Don't look any further. That is a perfect kickoff quote, if I put it like this. And let me now welcome you officially to this webinar, November 7, 2021. It is 3 o'clock and a little bit here in Dubai. And we just had this webinar yesterday in German. And since then, which is basically less than 24 hours, so much changed. And I will try, not being an English native speaker, to give you the same excitement, the same inputs, the same content in order for you to make really, or to write history with us. I have a little challenge, I tell you, not only that I'm super excited, but I was 3 days back in the Zeniq office, got again some input, some how can I say, some insider information about what's going to happen, what's happening behind the scenes. And I had to promise not to talk too much about it. I just tell you, this is it. There is nothing out there in the market coming only close to this. I just finished a meeting with a strong leader from the Philippines. He flew over to my place, and once he saw the full business, he said, okay, that's it, let me go in. I will bring 10,000 people just like that. This webinar is dedicated for several target groups, because we have already been only 3 months and 2 weeks in this business. We made it to the top 10 of the company. Congratulations to all of you. But same time, we have also people saying, oh, there need to be something else. You are telling about 100% sign-up ratio. You have people who are literally buying for millions. Just 3 days back, one guy from Spain bought for €3 million minting power in-house hubs. And others are saying, does it really make sense still? What is the minting performance and stuff like that? This I will address to give you a real, very conservative overview, what to expect and why it is your duty to talk to each and every one of your loved ones about this one-time or once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The other people are saying, how comes that some people are already being at Black Sapphire, at Diamond in no time? How to make this, how to speed it up, how to invite to webinars, to recordings, to three-way calls. What are those called unique selling points, or as we say in Germany, reference points, which makes the business so beautiful, so unique. So this is what I'm going to share with you in the very beginning, starting with Zeniq and then going over to the business of Safir, and always along with additional information to those points. So take it as a training on one side, but also for you, for an education to even better understand why there is Safir, not because they wanted to build a network and now let's see what we can bring to the market. No, the Zeniq piece was in since end of 2017 and then in the beginning of 2018, and everything was developed, millions was invested. And when everything was in place, then they decided how to become, in the fastest way, the most decentralized exchange and blockchain project. And they decided to go for a kind of affiliate marketing, which means nothing else but making a certain margin on the hardware costs of our hub in order to make the company able to give people an outstanding earning for helping spreading the word, for helping building this decentralized blockchain. And already 2.5 months back, this goal was achieved. There's nothing more decentralized, but it's important to understand that this is not Safir looking for a product because we want to do a network and affiliate and whatever kind of business. No, the other way around. Everything was developed, and then it was a smart decision to say, let's give the customers fully free of charge a chance to spread the word, which they anyway will do if they see what's going to happen every single day when it comes to the minting power. So this is what the whole webinar is all about: how to make it to Diamond in no time, how to make it to a $250,000 earning. And if you compare this $250,000 to 1 million, which you need in sales, we are talking about 25%. And there's basically nothing out there giving you the same effect, the same ratio between volume and your earnings. But to do so, you need to understand the product offer, how unique it is, how powerful it is, why you have to share it with each and everybody. Same like you have to understand the strategy of this career plan and how to make it even faster, better, smarter than probably you did so far. At the end, I will be here for you for each kind of question you have. We will do a recording. We will put it in our Telegram channels tomorrow. So the training will take less than an hour, but I will stay with you if you want another 15, another 30 minutes to make sure each of your questions are answered. That's my promise to you. So let's go right into those USPs, to those reference points, starting with Zeniq. And how do I use them? You know, it's all about talking to people. That's our business. We are sharing a certain, how can I say, a certain idea, a certain project, which is called Zeniq. And some people are just telling too much. So it's about to give the right information to the right people. And doing so, there are so many options we have in place. And you just pick out of those I'm now sharing with you, those you can reflect and you can adapt to yourself best way, and probably the one you are talking to as well. And one of the main key facts and key reference points is, of course, the timing. If you talk to a real estate agent about the 3 major points in order to make a success story in real estate, he will tell you it is the location and the location and the location. But if you talk to a networker, to an affiliate marketer, what are the 3 major points? And he will tell you it is the timing, it is the timing, and it's the timing. When do I get this information? How soon I am in the market? And the balance we have here to have everything developed, being already a $1 billion company, but literally nobody has a clue about it. We are now building, we are now close to 400,000 community members worldwide, which is good, seeing 8 months of working. But this is nothing when it comes to the target group, which is 97% of the world population, who are now about to enter the crypto space. And the goal of Zeniq is to make it as easy, as comfortable, as beautiful as possible, using our hub, our Zeniq hub, which starts the delivery 2 weeks back. And now during this month, most of the people who ordered before will already get their machine. So it is new to the market. It's like turning back the clock to Bitcoin in 2009. And we are all on the same page. If you know what have happened, and you got now the chance back in 2009 to buy for whatever, couple of cents, couple of thousand Bitcoins, everybody will do. We are exactly on the same stage. Means, next reference point is we are not targeting those 3% who are already in the crypto space. We are targeting all the 97% who have to step into the crypto space now. That's a very important understanding. It's not a question if they want, when they want. They have no other choice. And I don't even take the time tonight to make you understand that this will change everything. Not Zeniq alone, the entire blockchain industry. Everything will be based there. The e-euro, the e-dollar is giving you a clear signal for that. But we are targeting the people who are about to do it and make it as easy as possible. Next reference point is, of course, the management. Who is behind? What competence is behind? What partnerships they have in place? What is their vision? Is it big enough? And I'm always teaming up only with companies having huge visions. You know, I get along to this company 3 months and 2 weeks back by a coincidence, by being on Maldives, and somebody told me about it, that this is based in Dubai, which is the place I'm living. I'm a proud advisory member of an Indian-based blockchain company called QuickX, where we are now in talks about corporations and listings of coins back and forward. That's how I get along. But I'm so much fallen in love with this project, and I had to share it with the people I like. And that is like my duty. And that's probably the success we build in our team, because people see it exactly like this. With OCS Bank in Dubai, which is a very much not only crypto-friendly, but really crypto-orientated traditional bank, who is a close partner, providing all the IBAN number which comes along with the machine. Then, of course, the royal family, represented by His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Hasha Al Maktoum. This is royal family, but it is even more than that. And I strongly suggest to see the recording of the recap of our big event 2 weeks back. You will find it in the Telegram channel. There you see the locals on stage. You see those ministries here in Dubai who are cooperating as strategic partners with Zeniq. You will not find anything like that out there. This is the best of the best you can ask for. Next one, of course, and here you have to decide how deep you are going, is the blockchain technology itself. It's nothing but a revolution, because no one else out there has this in place. And it is not a vision. This blockchain is available and live since 1 year and 6 months. It's not just making public, which will happen first quarter of next year, for a very important reason. Because if you bring something like that to the market, which is in all areas much, much better than the existing ones, talking about the decentralization, talking about the cross-blockchain transactions, talking about 50,000 transactions per second. You can compare yourself. Bitcoin allows you 7 per second, Ethereum even 25, Tron 2000, but 50,000 makes it a day-to-day blockchain only. They invented the euro coin, which is similar to the USD Tether, to the USDT, which means it is fully backed by euro. So that means 1 euro coin is similar to 1 euro. That's even identical. The lowest cost per transaction. I mean, guys, if you are out of the crypto space and you tried in the recent time to make a swapping on Uniswap, you get charged between 150 and 200 dollar per transaction. Here we are talking about lowest costs, and the euro coin will never cost more than 1 cent per transaction. And of course, the profit sharing, the token burning program. This is for professionals. For all others, just tell them this is a blockchain, this is a crypto technology which was never seen before, due to the fact that the guy who is chased by each and every company on this planet for his expertise and his knowledge, he's basically a genius, and he was building it. And it happens that his best friend is Erwin Doctor, a famous sportsman, gold medalist, an economist. So he was bringing the Ironman brand to the world, and they are best friends. And when this guy, whose name is Peter, told him about what is possible, told him about his vision with the hub, told him about this blockchain, and this all happened 4 years ago, then Erwin said, let's bring this to the market together. This is how it happens. Some people would say, oh, what a big coincidence. Not at all. Those things have to happen, and this is how it happened. Let's take the next point, and this is, of course, tokenization. Guys, this is the biggest market in history. And the World Economic Forum is talking about 24 trillion by 2027, which is literally tomorrow. But most people are saying this is underestimated. It will be much higher because you are able to tokenize everything. Projects you have in mind where you need the liquidity, or existing projects. And you will see most prestigious projects in the next weeks and months to come, which are already lined up, which are already in the pipeline. So tokenizing things is the next big thing. And here the question is, who will become the standard? Who makes it best and easiest? And Zeniq is offering a turnkey solution, which means you push a button and your real estate, your environmental project, or your art project, or your sports project, basically everything is possible. By a push of a button, gets digitalized, gets tokenized on the Zeniq blockchain, and this happened already. This is no vision, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking here about a crypto project backed by real values, backed by reality, and not by something probably might be eventually coming to happen in the future. Next point, of course, is our wallet, is our app. The Zeniq wallet, no vision. It is out there for Android. Every day we are expecting the release of the iPhone version. And that means right now, it is a wallet, highest security wallet where you can store Zeniq coin, Zeniq token, and everything else out there in crypto. In a few weeks, this year itself, you will have the DEX piece implemented. What does it mean? And remember what I said, the customer needs the perfect and easiest entry into the blockchain world. Downloading an app, no issue. Minting coins, it's a turnkey project. You all know this, you're all partners. Now you take your minted coins into your app, into your wallet, and there, with the one click on the app, you exchange it to whatever you want. Yes, it makes no sense to do it now because we are talking about a coin where analysts and experts are saying this is a 3-figure coin in the next 24 months to come, but you can, and this is important. This app is even able to give you staking offers than never seen before. Staking means people decide, okay, for a certain time, up to 10 years, I'm not touching my coins, my token from whatever project. And for that, I will get every day, basically real-time rewards. And everything will be possible by the app. December this year, it will start. So we see here the first 1, 2, 3, 6 reference points, but there are more. And before I go to the next ones, I like this mem, what I created for the team that much, because it gives you a kind of other reference point. It's called Join the Momentum. You can use it as a flyer, as a mem, as a story, as a status in WhatsApp. And it says basically, you know, guys, I don't care what you are doing, what business, where you are invested, what is your crypto project. I don't care. But I want to give you this diversification advice to say, hey, you sincerely should add the minting of Zeniq coins to your portfolio to earn massive income, and this for generations to come. Ask me how, and I will get you started and onboarded in no time. So this is why we have people being in the top 10 of billion-dollar network marketing companies. Not because they don't like the creams and the juices and whatever it is anymore. We have people making millions in other crypto projects. They are coming to Zeniq not to say goodbye to their project, but to say this probably is longer term, is more sustainable, is more legit, is more strong, is more big. So why not making use of it for me and my loved ones? It's another reference point that we don't have any exclusive contract, make use of it. And what we find out after a few weeks, people are falling on it, because you will see the compensation plan is out of this world. Then of course, our hardware. This is what makes it so unique, so easy to access. If I have to teach my parents, who are both older than 80 years, how to use a computer, how to have a Chrome add-on, to have probably a Uniswap or a PancakeSwap account or whatever it is, it will never work. But they are very good with their iPads to have access and to write a mail and to chat with me and my brother over WhatsApp and other messengers. But here, the machine is doing everything you need. It's like your own banking terminal. But on top, there is maximum security of your cryptos, because one of the Linux processors being part of this machine will never touch the internet. It's completely, you are the owner. You have the private keys, talking to the pros here on the call. This comes along, and only, very important to understand, only this hardware, the Zeniq Hub, comes along with a virtual IBAN number, which does connect your crypto to the fiat world, to the traditional world, and you can send out euro, dirham, dollar, yen, whatever it is, right from there. It will start for the European market with the so-called SEPA transfers, and then will be rolled out across the globe. And of course, the excitement as of now is the minting process, because each and every machine, and we are selling 500,000, more than 160,000, 170,000 are sold. This has a masternode involved, which means the giving birth of the Zeniq coins, which are not pre-minted, they have to be minted same as a Bitcoin has to be mined, is happening from this machine. So you have a machine, you have a terminal, you have the security aspect for your storage of crypto and fiat, but you are also basically generating / printing money, in that case, crypto money. The Zeniq debit card, again, have a look at my update call, which I made a week ago. So you can pay using crypto and fiat with your Zeniq debit card. And the company, being that big, growing that fast, decided a few weeks back not to go like all the others as a co-branding card, having a partner bank in place, which always makes you, how can I say, Carsten, was heißt abhängig? You always relate to
dependent.
Dependent, thanks so much, Carsten. It always makes you dependent on this third-party bank. No, we are that big that they approach the card providers such as Master and Visa Card directly, and with a little bit of luck, it will be released this year itself. But due to the decision to make the big solution, it might come only beginning of next year. Sorry. The community, it's nothing, but it's fast. I mean, 8 months, 350,000 active users, not just numbers, active users. We are growing in a way that we will touch 1 million plus people by end of this year itself. And this is what it means. A cool blockchain project without community means nothing. And that's, again, why Safir was founded, to become the exclusive market maker, the reseller of the hardware and all the things to come. So this is also another reference point that it is the fastest growing community in crypto space, and you should join. Let's talk about the next one, which is the potential itself, because this is what people are interested in as much. And if you talk to external analysts, experts, they are predicting that Zeniq has a potential, if only fulfilling what was said in their roadshow, Burj Khalifa, 6 weeks back, where the big show was happening on the biggest building on earth, and then 2 weeks back on the first 4 days event with 500 well-chosen people from across the globe. If they only make this happen, that will make them becoming top 10 of all blockchain and all exchanges worldwide. And now you can do the math yourself. If you are among the top 10, if you have an idea what the Bitcoin, the Binances and the KuCoins and the Krakens and all of those guys are earning each and every day, what their token, their coin, which are belonging to their exchange, are increasing in value. And now add on what we are doing, you can get an idea where we are going to. Then next one is mostly the important thing. We are in the beginning. There are few people who have got it. These few people made a fortune already. We have people who earn $5-6 million in the past 8 months. I don't know that many other companies and projects who offer that. So it is the very beginning. It is the coolest project. And that means if you do now the right steps, you are just done. Now let's talk about the business itself. Again, Safir was founded to become the world exclusive provider and reseller of the Zeniq products, which is as of now either the Zeniq Hub, the hardware device which you get sent, or the in-house hub having the same minting power, but it stays in-house in one of our 4 high security facilities around the globe, giving you the same impact, but same time it is Safir is taking care of the same. Within this year itself, there will be several more products being listed in the Safir portfolio, which we can make use of, which we can show to people and increase 3, 4, 5 times the volume and the earnings made so far. Let's talk about their reference points. And it starts, of course, again with the timing. It's new to the market. The first offline event ever was held a few weeks back, 2 weeks back, basically, in October 2021. This was kind of a kickoff. So nothing happened. You are one of the very first. This is true insider information. Next one. It is the fastest, or let's be careful, one of the fastest growing affiliate marketing worldwide. Not only because I don't know anything growing faster. Let's be careful. It's super fast. And this is always important. People are easier successful if they see what's happening around them. It just will inspire them to do more. Next thing is very important also legal-wise. It's a balance. It's a perfect balance between pure customers, not even thinking of sharing the word, and affiliates. And this is very important legal-wise, but also for the health of the company. And it's also in my own team. I have at least 70% people who are just saying, I want to buy minting farms worth 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, sometimes also only 1,500 or 3,000 euro. And that's it. And then I'm happy. And then I keep watching the minting results. And if the price is touching 10, 20, 30 dollar, I'm starting probably to sell some of them, and it is the best business I ever made. When I was in the office, there was another customer from Spain who just placed $3 million on the table to get a minting farm. Today, some of you in the call are in already for some weeks with a much better minting performance as from that time. Then They are the exclusive marketer for Zeniq. And Zeniq is not only bringing the hub, and next year will be hub 02. I got already an idea, which I cannot share now, but it will be super exciting. They will be also the exclusive marketer of everything related to energy tech, everything which is related to health innovations, only hardware, no creams and drops and pills and juices, not at all. But all of this will be one of the main parts. And end of this year in December, they will start staking offers never seen before. And I tell you, projects and tokens are lining up to become part of the portfolio of Safir, because that way, legal and powerful was never seen before. The start is fully free. Ladies and gentlemen, if you talk to networkers, especially in the crypto space, they all know, okay, I have to invest a certain amount, and as more as I'm investing or buying, as more I benefit in the compensation plan. And we all know this is nothing but illegal. The good thing is sometimes it is working for a year, for 2 years, until the first people start to complain to governments and so on and so forth. You cannot charge to earn. You have to have a product where people say, I would be super stupid, drunk and crazy if I don't make use of this product for me and my family and my kids and generations to come. But there is no requirement to, there is no qualification to do so. People can sign up in Safir fully free of charge, and they can go to the highest rank and earn millions of dollars without any qualification happening on the product side. But of course, the balance will do it. The payout is 69%, ladies and gentlemen. And these are real 69%, because it's easy. The hardware costs are fixed. So the company knows this hardware hub, this minting hub costs a few $100, khalas. So why not adding 69% to it, same as the Apple company is doing before they release an iPhone to the market? You have probably an idea what the margin is on that piece. Here, we just said, okay, we need people like you and me, part-time or full-time, sharing the word. We want to have this hub in many households and offices around the globe as fast as possible. So why not giving a huge earning to those who like to be a part of this story and bring it out to the market? 69% is being paid out every day, not if Mother's Day and Christmas and Diwali and Ramadan is coming on the same day. You know what I mean? This is 69% flat every time in this compensation plan, and that's a lot. But what is the most exciting in my understanding is the ratio. If you see the sales, the overall volume in your team, assuming that you build a nice and smart team wide, then your sales, overall sales compared to what you have earned goes up to 25%. Means if you make a $1 million volume in your entire team with hundreds or with thousands of people, depending on the average per person volume, you make $250,000 earning on the same. This was never seen before, ladies and gentlemen. You have rank bonuses just to say thank you, Dodi, thank you, Prad, thank you, Joseph, thank you, Arild, for making it happen. For each career step you have reached, we will say thanks by a one-time rank achievement bonus starting from €1 and going all the way to 20 million euro, fully paid, one-time, real-time, cash out real-time. So if we take this all together, all the rank bonuses from start to the highest rank, we are talking about 40 million, close to 40 million euro, $45 million just in rank bonuses. But more important, it is legal. It is everywhere stamped where we need to have a stamp in place because we are a hardware reseller. This is so important and such an important reference point. We are selling hardware. That's totally legal. And it happened that this hardware is giving you minting power. So what? Next point, it's real-time commissions. When you see commission coming in, You have a new guy. He's starting tomorrow. He's bringing his neighbor into it. The neighbor is buying for $10,000 a minting farm. This 9% being paid for the same, this 900 euro are available in real time. And in real time, you take it out to your wallet, to an exchange, wherever you want to have it. And soon you can move it into your favorite fiat crypto and take it, fiat currency, and take it to your bank account. And if in the same day, the other neighbor to the right is buying it, you get the same commission and you can take it out again several times a day. Next one, we are talking about this unbelievable revenue sharing model. So this is like becoming a shareholder. This is the way to make the people working hand in hand, no matter if sideline, upline, downline. Because I know if my friend Chrissy and Dodi from Paraguay are successful, even if they are not part of my team, I know they are taking care that every month's volume of the company goes higher, means the share price is going higher, and I can qualify for certain shares every month without any further qualification, which means 6 months in a row you have something like a fixed income, like a kind of salary. This was, again, never seen before, ladies and gentlemen. And this salary can be $50, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 times the number of shares you own, which are several thousands in the highest rank. Then everything is free, the tools, the landing pages, the training, the support, it's another reference point. And what is coming in December? The first staking tip giver model. I don't know if this is a real English word. The tip stands for recommendation. So I'm saying, hey, Vikram, I heard about a token which is called Avinok. It's representing a booking.com for business aviation. It's now at 5 cents. Expectations are about $20, $30, $40, $50. There's a staking offer in place. When you commit yourself for a certain time, you can make up to 10% paid out every day. And this is happening over the app. And if you have a free Safir account, listen carefully, guys. If you have Vikram, a free Safir account, take your mobile phone, scan the QR code, because this gives you up to twice as much profit on your staking. Let me quickly say sorry for the noises in the background. We have 30 constructors here on the place. I'm renovating our villa. Sorry for that. I hope it will not make you too much, how can I say, it gets you so much buzzard. So, and doing it this way means we are the first ones on a legal way to pay commission on stakings. And this is the biggest market in crypto as of now. Watch one of the next trainings, especially with my good friend Carsten, our crypto expert, when it starts in December. That gives the next big shot. Then, of course, this only means you always have insider information. You know, talking about the classic share stock market, insider information are not only forbidden. If you share it because you know something nobody else knows, you can go to jail. Here it is just a matter of fact that because you are in Safir, you're a partner of Zeniq, you always will know what is the next tokenization product, what is the next project that put to the Zeniq exchange. And it always gives you the chance to be a first mover, to buy some coins before the mass market will know about it. Only this can make you wealthy like crazy. So here you see some reference points I am using when I'm talking to a potential business partner. And I took those points, which I believe are the most powerful ones for the person sitting next to me, and those points which attracts me the most, because if I'm super exciting about a certain point, I can be very exciting by using them and making them understand, like the Philippine guy I had here in the afternoon in my office. He was just about the income, about the 69%, the real time. This was the point. So I was fully focusing on that. He didn't want to know too much more about the project, because he said, Tommy, if you have checked this, if you've been to the office, if you know those people, then I'm fine. Let's focus on building the biggest and fastest community. All right. Now, another point is, of course, the testimony. People are 3 and more millions already earning within the first year, basically within the first 8 months. This is also quite nice. And I will give you an idea what is possible, because one lady out of our team shared her back office. We will do back office trainings in the next future as well, but this needs to be dummy accounts, because there's a data protection law, most in all countries. So we cannot go live in that account, but at least the back office itself can be shown. And I want to give you a quick training here. What you have to see, what you see on the left-hand side, the 36,000 something euro. This is a euro coin. The normal shortcut for the fiat euro is just EUR. This is basically your bottom line. This is what you have available. This is what you can pay out in real time, however you want. The reason this stays here is because this lady is helping onboarding new people every day. And some of those people, most of those people, obviously, don't have crypto, which you need to buy your minting power. So they are using their earnings and helping by so-called coupons to help other people to get onboarded, and they get just paid for it. That's the point. Talking about the earning display, so many people always have question about it. What you see in the first red circle on top is just the uni level. So this lady made 64,000 something euro, which is roughly $70,000, just in uni level, which means whenever she is getting a new customer frontline, she gets 9%. If this customer becomes a promoter and starts to do the same, which will be the second level of this lady, and on the second level, she is earning 8%. And the third level, it will be 7%. And in the fourth level, it will be 6%. This all in all made her earning 64,000, which is nice. On the right-hand side, on top, you see 1 million something. This is the overall sales to infinity. Your entire team, fully accumulated. There is no flushing of volume, nothing at all. It will be just always just added on, and everything do count. So 1 million euro is her turnover. Then what you see in the level, in the row below, in the middle, the 80, these are the shares I was talking about, because becoming a diamond gives you 80 shares. So no matter if the share of the past months is worth $50, $100, last month it was $150, the month before it was even $267, the highest one ever was $350. It always depends what was the volume and how many people are qualified. I'm expecting in the next 2-3 months that it goes to 400-500 just because of the new products who will be added. So she will get now 6 months in a row without any qualification requirement, nothing, 80 times, let's say 200 euro, which is quite nice. So far, she has earned in the first 2 months, 8,630, which is the number next to it. And this time it will be much more just because it is now 80 times. So down below, you see your rank and the rank achievement bonus. To become a diamond, it gives you one time, thank you, 40,000 euro. Cling, it's 40, I don't know, $42,000, $43,000, something like that. It will be paid in one shot, and you take it out in one shot and you celebrate. Next step for her will be the double diamond, which she might reach before end of this year, maybe even earlier. That gives, again, 80,000. So combining all these earnings together, this is how it looks in her story. And the reason I choose this story, which is by far not the biggest earner in our team, but this is where I want to get you focused on. I want to inspire you as well, Carsten, at the end of this presentation, talking about mindset. You should aim for diamond. Some people might think, oh my God, diamond, 1 million euro. Well, that's in rupees like 10 trillions. I have no clue, to be honest. No, you have to aim for the stars. And if you fail, you're still among the moon, which means you are still on your way. You still make a fortune here. But to make 1 million volume and an earning of 250,000 is nothing, how can I say, mysterious or nothing too special, because it's just a numbers game. If you have 100 euro volume in your team, 1,000 euro is just 10 times. It's just 10 times more action, 10 times more team building, 10 times more inspiring, 10 times more contacts. But talking about this kind of business, if you have 2 hands and you know how to make out of 2 hands, 10 hands, 100 hands, 1,000 hands, it is no magic to happen. So this lady started August 5th. She made the 2 diamonds like 3 days back, November 4th. Her volume in the entire team with roughly 2,000 people is 1,000 euros. The 2,000 people also take 1 million divided by 2,000 people. So you see the average per person, having all the people with a low amount shares all the way to those with minting farms. 3 months time, what was on her payslip? She got rank bonuses in total of 68,000 euro. So the 40,000 in this month, when this rank, but with all the ones coming before, it's 86,000. The uni level, as you can see on the slide, is 64,000. The share pool so far is 8,000 something. And the next 6 months, approximately, I would even say minimum, 96, roughly another 100,000 euro. So the total in 3 months is roughly 236,000 euro, which is way more than $250,000. If you bring this down per month, it is 79,000 euro, almost $100,000 per month from start, from day one. From day one, getting used to it, getting educated, getting an idea, making the first experience, starting to talk. And more important, if you take the 236,000 in relation to the $1 million euro volume, it's 23%. And if you build it smart, if you put your wife, your husband, your kids on certain positions inside the same team, imagine what we are talking about here. Now, I want you to really be that open to fulfill your dreams, which you probably dreamt of since being a childhood and got taught, hey, you have to be humble and this will not work, just choose one. Fine. There is a way, and there is no coincidence that you are with us tonight. So go diamond, but do it the smart way. And if you break it down, 1 million euro means basically 100 people in your entire team. You probably only have recruited 5 or 10, and they have started to duplicate. If you have 100 people with a Ruby position, you are all set. All in all, to become diamond, you need 13 front lines. They need to be active. What does it mean? Active means either the front line itself, your direct partner / customer, has purchased at least 100 euro or more, or if not, within his team, there is at least 100 euro or more. That's it. Next one, you need the 1 million euro performance. So the 1 million cannot come just from one leg. You cannot just say, hey, I'm so lucky, I'm no Mr. Ahmed Sen. He is easily able to make in 1 month 1 million euro. But if he is my only partner, I will not become diamond. I need to balance it out on 2, better even on 3 legs, as wider, as easier. For most people, performance is similar to or equal to the volume. If not, no matter, you have all the time you need to build beside those strong legs. So that means at the end of the day, 1 million is either only 100 rubies or not end, or 50 people who made it to double ruby, or 10 people who made it to sapphire. Let me tell you, we have more and more people who are starting day one being or becoming a sapphire. Why? They are saying, guys, anyway, I'm buying a minting farm worth 100,000 euro because I can afford it. I believe in it. And I want to get maximum minting results. And I will tell you the results on the next slide. So why not, how can I say, spreading this 100,000 purchase with my entire family, with more accounts. So as a side note, I will become a sapphire, giving me by the commission already a kickback, or let's call it a discount of almost $30,000, 25,000 euro. Also, then we need 10 of them. Think about it, 10 people. So now the question is, how many you have to talk to get how many appointments, to get how many interested, who get how many signed in, who get to get how many who are able and willing to do it like this. So we are talking about something very possible. Let's put it this way. Talking about double sapphire, it's only 3.5 people in your entire team who give you the earning I was showing you before. I like to focus this on the ruby. This is something everybody can do. No matter if they are from a rich European country or from a less rich African or Asian country. This is something. Sometimes the people from beautiful India or Vietnam or Malaysia or all over Africa are working so much faster with lower volumes, but when they understand what it gives me, they are so hardworking and they make a ruby within 24, 48 hours. Because how to make a ruby, you will see it's nothing. And I like this position because it's easy to duplicate. And here, if you use the number power in network, and I'm doing this since 33 years, 34 years, basically, full time. And I know a bit how it works because it's always the same. The only luck, I don't believe in luck, but let's say you have to be blessed with the right company. But one is for sure, if you have 3 active people, I'm making to ruby, that means 3 times 10,000, so you become the double ruby. If we now teach them how to do the same, how to duplicate the same system in your second level, you will have 9 people becoming ruby, which means 90,000 euro, all in all 120,000, means welcome and congratulations for Sapphire. 27 in the third level and 81 in the fourth level. Guys, I'm not out of this world. This is, let's say I'm not out of space. I know this is never real time. You need to find those 3 people who become that active, probably 10, 20, 30 and more. But it is worth searching for them, filtering and sharing the message of Zeniq and Safir. So let's talk about the focus position ruby. And I want all of you, in case you are not, most of you are anyway already ruby. I want all of you to make sure next week this is set. You are a shareholder of this company. So let's double check what is to do. You need 7 front lines, okay? Frontline needs either 100 euro themselves or more, or within their team, okay? 7 active front lines. Plus, you need 10,000 euro performance. That's nothing, ladies and gentlemen, because on the slide I'm going to share with you in a bit, talking about the output of the product, you will understand that it is your duty that tonight, today, tomorrow, this morning, whatever counts for your time zone, you have to talk to people. And if they're already sleeping, perfect. Call them up. And when they are saying, hey, I was already sleeping, so perfect. Now you're awake. Listen, I have something to share. It's about speed. It's really about speed. 10,000 euro performance. What does it mean for you / for those you are now talking to, using the reference point and the overall concept, which gets fully circled by end of this presentation? Being a Ruby, you will be unlocked for at least 6 months fixed without any qualification of profit sharing. That might be 50, 100, 150, 200, 300, 400, 500 euro. Fixed per month, no qualification needed. You will be unlocked for 4 levels of our uni-level plan. 4 levels will be paid, which means 9% on all your directs, 8% on the second level, 7% on the third, and 6% on the fourth, which is great. If you build it smart, you can grab this all for every single volume. Your host will tell you how. And all in all, by our experience, making it to Ruby, you have an income of roughly 2,000 euro. If you build it wide, if you build it smart, this is what you can expect. 2,000 euro, it's nice. It's basically in Europe doubling of the average income of an employee. And this you can make over the weekend. And you have to make it over the weekend. If you understand, or let's say, if I was able tonight with my funny English to make you understand the power of this product, which is happening on the next slide, that have to happen over the weekend. So a share pool, like said, is in the past always between 150 and 350, but I'm always saying it can be even 50 because of so many people being qualified, but next ones it can also be 500, but you don't have to do anything for it. Now, you can now do this by building the team or by buying a minting farm. Like I said with the example of the Sapphire, where many people now starting as a Sapphire, which before only thought about buying a big minting farm. Now they understood if I build it smart, I can become Sapphire same time. But what can I expect? And what you see now, of course, is no prediction. What you see now is no forecast. But what you also see now is the most conservative, the most unrealistic in a way, talking about small numbers you can expect. And I will try, and I will use the example of a minting farm of 11,300 euro. And if you understand what I told you before, this kind of purchase you can also split in your family, even yourself. You can have a certain account to split this, to not only have the minting farm, but also the benefits in the career system. Now let's talk really, how can I say, real. The minting farm, in that case, of 8 full masternodes in that product, either splitted or in one shot, doesn't matter. These are all in-house hubs. They are not getting sent to you. Purchase price is 11,300 euro, which is a lot of money. Of course, I know this. The question is, most of the time for people is not, do I have this money? The question for most people is, do I have the money for this? Or in other words, did I understand what this crazy German sitting in Dubai tried to explain to me? Or taking in your shoes when you talk to people. Because yesterday I used the example. Some people, when they join a certain business and they have to buy a starter package, and this starter package is $200, they will tell you, oh, I don't have the money. I cannot afford it. Can I not just get it as a gift or starting free of charge? The same people, if you show him a way to have a passive income, they don't think twice and make it happen. The same people, when the car breaks down, are not thinking twice to get it repaired because they don't want to go by feet to the next mailbox or to the kiosk or to the French fries restaurant. That's how it is. So it's our duty to make them understand. As of now, our coin production, due to the halving, is 5 coins per day for each and every customer who is starting today, who is basically purchasing today. That means we are talking about approximately 40 coins per day. Not all the 8 machines will work similar, some faster, some less fast. In half a year, 7, 8 months, you will see all the volumes on your machines purchased the same day, the same moment, are roughly the same. I just want to use this training to give you this input. The approximately earning of coins is 40 per day, which means 1,200 per month. This means in the first year, and to talk about something of few weeks or few months in crypto with a project behind like this makes just no sense. First year, your overall earning of coins is approximately 10,000, close to 10,000 coins. The halving is already taken into account. Means if you get 5 coins today, in next year, 7th of November 2022, you will only make 2.5 coins per day. And this happens slowly. From 5, it goes down during the year to 2.5. So all in all, it's 10,000. And now I tell you, if next year, November 7th, and you will see the recording, I'm not going to delay it. If next year, same time, we are talking about 5 euros per coin, I would call this project a big failure. We can celebrate it because it means 5 times of your capital you get back, which is never seen in the traditional banking world. I call it a failure because what is in the pipeline, tokenization, exchange, hubs, if we are talking about 5 euros, something incredible went wrong. But I wanted, and I told you, to make the most conservative idea. Talking about the next year. Next year, easy to calculate. If you made first year 10,000 coins due to the halving, the next year your machines will just mint 5,000 coins. It's as easy as that. Expecting a coin price of 10 euro in 2 years' time means 150,000 euro, assuming that you were not that crazy to sell it now when you see, like today we are past the $2 price, the $2 price on PancakeSwap already. It just makes no sense. It's important that you can do it. But once you understood what we are doing, please not even consider to sell it below $20, $30, $40. Anyway, that's my perspective. You can have your own one. 10 euro means 150,000. It's factor 13x of your initial purchase. And please listen carefully. I'm not talking about investments. I'm talking about your hardware purchase value, 11,300 euros. This purchase gives you a return of 13x. And talking about 3 months down the road, easy, out of 5,000 coins, it becomes 2,500 new coins. Talking about 20 euros per coin, we are talking about 350,000 euro, which is 30x. This is probably the most conservative example you can imagine. And for a moment, believe it. For a moment, think, what if this guy and all the other exciting Zeniq partners are right? What will it change for me, my family, my kiddies, my generations to come? What I have to do in order to get as many minting power now to be in 1, 2, 3 years so financial, independent and free and happy as we all can only dream of, because those numbers showing here are kindergarten. And even if this kindergarten number will not be reached, but only 50% of it, everybody would sign it today. Everybody's, okay, give me a guarantee of half of it, I'm in. That's what you have to understand. The crypto space is in absolutely magical if you are blessed by the right company. By the way, this goes ahead another 14 years. I just stopped here. By the way, these examples are fixed calculated of this 8 minting farm. Means as more minters you have, as higher your profit. Why? Because the price, your purchase price gets lower as more machines you are buying. Okay. And the other way around, it counts the same. If you have just shares, 100 euro, 150, 250, 800, of course, the example will be less because you are paying basically more for the hardware to get the same result. Next thing to note, of course, that what I told you before, that experts assume that the coin price will be significantly higher than what we used in this example. Okay. But nobody knows. We don't have a crystal ball. I believe in much higher numbers. I personally see, if we are only average working, I see the 3rd year example already happening by next year. But this is my personal point of view. The Zeniq exchange, on top of all that you see above, is giving 100% of their profit back to the community by their buy and burn program. This is also not put into consideration. But of course, very important also, if you do screenshots and using this, make always a clear disclaimer. These are examples. These are money gaming, money example things, no prediction, nothing. Only supply and demand is let's say in charge and responsible for the coin price. And the supply will be always smaller. And the minting goes always smaller. And the company is burning the token to make it again smaller. But the demand will most probably go to the moon by all the tokenization project and what we are going by targeting 97% of the world population. This is the difference. And now the only question is, why not making use of both worlds? Why not saying, hey, if this Ruby is the core position, the focus position, if anyway I was thinking about getting as much profit by minting, along with the best kickstart and how can I say, advantage in the compensation plan, you can make a mix out of it. And I'm going to hand over this presentation to you when I hand over to Carsten for some mindset, very special words to you. Why not using the same amount by placing your safe in the middle, buying a physical hub, make your wife or your husband, your sister, your brother, your kiddies, or even yourself or your company, whatever you want, as your own 7 front lines. Purchase on the first 3 ones, the 2 housing hub combination, and on the other 4, just for qualification, 150 euro share. Most of the people will not do it with the shares. Let me give you another very, very valuable hint. If you plan this kind of setup, or even the double Ruby, which is basically twice as much money, or even the Safir setup, which is basically 10 times more money, in that case, what you should consider, if you can afford it, instead of buying 4 times 150 euro housing share, why not putting a full hub, physical or in-house, into place, even if you don't need them all? Think about what advantage you are going to have in the market. What do I mean? Let's say you make this setup today, and let's say instead of 150 euro, you put there the 2,000 euro machine. And end of November, middle of November, beginning of December, even in January, you are talking to a good friend, first time, and he wants to start. Why not handing this account over to him? He's selling it, he is buying it from you for the same 2,000 euro. But the advantage he is getting and you are having in the market compared to your competitors in Safir is to say, you know what, Peter? I have a machine ordered already in November. This machine is minting already since beginning of November. This machine already have a couple of hundred coins minted, value XYZ. This machine's shipping date is already happening next week. And I was, by purpose, using a very general username such as Master of the Universe, whatever, nothing belonging to my name or my initials. And that's why I just hand over the account to this person who gets all the benefits, who will take it with a with being very happy, yeah. And this can also be a very nice strategy. All right, this is what I'm going to share with you at the file handout now, the so-called direct to Ruby plan, where you get it step by step explained. Talk to your host if you want to have the direct to double Ruby or the direct to Sapphire plan. We will have it in place. I will also post the Telegram channels one more time to make sure to have all your people getting those exciting input. For example, also those very special input you are now getting from my good 30 years old friend Carsten, because having the strategy in place, having the great product in place, knowing how to build, having the contacts, there's still probably one piece missing, and that's the right mindset. And he will talk a bit about the same. Listen carefully. Thanks a lot for your time today to get this information. And we will meet in so much more workshops. I can't wait for the same. And now give a big round of virtual applause to my good friend Carsten. He's not only a crypto expert, he also knows how life do work. And let's talk about mindset. Carsten, are you here?
Yes, Tom, I'm here. Thank you very much for the beautiful presentation. It was really great and up to the point. And yes, I would like to give a brief view on the mindset issue. Some of you are aware about it. I'm sure some will ask themselves what's now going on. So just trust me for a couple of minutes and just feel into it. The mindset, so the positive attitude is so important for any positive result in our life. If you can believe it, you can get it, is a saying which is so true. And ask yourself in many circumstances, are you really truly believing what you see? Can you imagine being a diamond in Sapphire, for example? For some, it might be a big number, yes, but you don't do it alone. If you are grateful and happy for a result in a way, if that result would already be there, and now be sensitive for the opportunities coming along, because suddenly you will see meetings happening, occasion happening, where you suddenly come across people which are very open for the things we are doing here together. So it is so often unpredictable. The trick is, or the thing is, to be grateful and thankful for whatever result you might imagine, as clear as possible. Do your visualization, do your meditation, whatever it might help you to get a very clear picture of what it is, what you have in your mind, and be 100% grateful for it and see the magic happen. Believe me, things will come into place. Suddenly, from unexpected directions, unexpected occasions, meetings will take place, and always the right people at the right time, at the right place. Now you have to take action, talk to the people, listen carefully what their situation is, what their adventures is, what their challenges are, and maybe you can ask him, hey, what in case I have a solution for your situation? Would you be interested in? And the door is open. Then it goes really, really quick. So the point is a positive mindset, a positive attitude. It's very important. Mind what you say, mind what you think, take attention to your wording, be positive at all time, be grateful and happy, and let the magic flow into your life. That's it. We will certainly come up with special workshops and trainings on that, because I know it's a long journey for one or the other to get to understand what I'm trying to explain. But believe me, it works. It has worked for so many people. We are training together for so many years, and I'm now here to bring it also to this community, if you like. So from my point of view, congratulations for spending the time for this beautiful workshop. It's an unbelievable opportunity. 97% of population are not aware about crypto at all. A big tsunami wave in a positive way is coming ahead of us. So put yourself in a good position, be open-minded, be positive, be receptive, and find the right people at the right time, and everything will be with you. Thank you very much for now. I think, Tom, we will arrange something in near future to make it a more extensive education training, how mindset can help us to achieve our goals, isn't it?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your super valuable input. And that gives you, dear guests and partners today, another reference point. And this is not a Zeniq reference point. This is not a Safir reference point. This is our team, which we will give a name in a certain while, reference point, because you can build on hundreds and hundreds of years of network experience, but also things which are more important even in life. And these are those things, how it works, how to attract the right people, basically all what Carsten just get you as some headlines.